we have people inside the culture who are not invested in it for any other reason except to make a dollar off of it.
Yeah.
And they don't respect, they don't know the history of it, they don't respect the culture. So how
Yeah.
can you have any reverence for something that you don't understand the history of it? It's like migrants. Migrants come here. Migrants don't have any respect for our sojourn here in America. They don't have any respect because all they see is our current state of being, and they judge us off of that.
Right.
So Trap Lord Ross is a person who he's an interloper. He's a carpetbagger. He's a fucking culture vulture.
Dawgface calls Trap Lord Ross a culture vulture. Oh man, this could get critical, dog. But we got Dawgface and Wayno sitting on a podcast today, man, called All the Smoke, they new podcast, episode 1. So make sure y'all go over there and check it out, man. But Trap Lord Ross' name got brought up in this situation, man, where they talking about the complex top 35 influencers to the hip hop culture, man. And Trap Lord Ross' name so happened to be on there. Dawgface said, hey man, some of these guys are just into this culture to make money off of it, bro. They ain't really in here to inform on hip hop and things like that. But Wayno came with his suggestions of what's really going on with this complex list too, man. But we about to tap right into it, man. Make sure y'all hit that like, comment, subscribe, hit that hype button, man, to get this video into the algorithm, man. They're gonna start off by talking about this dude, Anthony Fantano, man. He one of the guys that's on the list, y'all.
Listen, I don't think it's biased to say that you see you are a person who operates in the medium. You are in this space. You've worked for major record labels. You've managed major artists. You are in the know. You are in the know. So it's not. So I think that people are like afraid to say that they don't know who a person is or that they don't understand what a person's contribution is because they don't want to appear as if they're
hating.
No, yeah, a hating or you're not up on it. No, nigga,
I don't. I also this nigga said he said nigga with the hard ER before. So like,
yes,
you know what I mean? Like, let me tell you something, bro. I'm not one of the people that feel like white people can't be in the space at all. But like, I watch Just Incredible. You know what I mean? I don't watch Fantano. I watch Just Incredible.
Right. Charlemagne, number 5. Yes, no, higher, lower. That motherfucking $200 million he get.
What y'all think about Charlemagne being number 5 on the complex top influencer list, though? Y'all leave that in the comments.
I think Charlemagne should be 3. I think he should be number 3.
I don't have a problem with that. Number 4 is Jada. Now I'm surprised about this shit.
Yeah, that's really surprising.
That's surprising because I fuck with Joe and Jada. I'm a little mad at Joe for this Puerto Rican versus Negro shit he got going on there. I'm gonna tell you that. Joe, call me. We need to talk because I don't like how you have tried to distinguish, differentiate between. Right, I understand you're Puerto Rican, so you're gonna stand up. But hey, Joe, Puerto Ricans are just Spanish-speaking niggas. Stop all the fucking Boricua ass shit. All the fucking stop that shit. Joe and Jada number 4.
Yeah, I feel like this, right? Joe and Jada definitely deserve some sort of level of acknowledgement. I feel like 4 is really, really high off the rip. But then also, come on, bro. Joe Joe do a lot in the sneaker game. Complex is a culture thing. They do a lot of shit with sneakers. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like these lists, end of the day, these lists, the purpose of it is to do exactly what we're doing right now.
Yes.
We having a debate, a discourse, a discussion.
Yeah. Are YouTubers, podcasters, are we the new entertainment darlings? Are we the new celebrities? Do we run the show now? Are we more popular than rappers?
Here it go, y'all. Pay attention now. We about to get down to the nitty gritty. I know y'all been waiting for a minute for whoever's still here, but here it go, y'all. Let's go.
Depends on who you're talking about. I think yes and no.
Are the top 10 people on that fucking power ranking list?
Oh yeah, more than the average rapper. Way more than the average rapper.
More than that's some shit, Wayne.
Way more than the average rapper. But I also, it's like we didn't talk about like niggas like Trap Lord Ross. Like I don't.
He's on the list. He's on the list.
Yeah, but it's like my only problem I have with Trap Lord Ross is like, bro, it's like you make fun of, like, it's nothing wrong with you covering it. Cause I watch the news. I watch CNN. I watch Fox. I watch, NBC, all types of news. People cover niggas doing nigga shit. I'm not knocking that. But then when you start like dressing up like niggas and doing all that other extra shit, like there's a difference between entertainment and like cooning. and you want to be a coon, like
a lot of blackface coonery and with
yeah, you know what I mean? Like when you see, when Gilly's son passed away, and then the nigga do an episode talking, you don't. I'm not saying you wrong for reporting on the dude who did something to his son, but you gonna dress up like a clown.
Fortunately though, only a few months later, Noah would allegedly strike again in the streets. Well, already a few months after the shooting that killed Fat Dame, there would be yet another young victim whose murder has been connected to Noah in many online...
Like that, you ain't got to do all of that. You feel what I'm saying? Like you can still...
That's because, Wayno, we have people inside the culture who are not invested in it for any other reason except to make $1 off of it. Yeah. And they don't know the history of it. They don't respect the culture. So how can you have any reverence for something that you don't understand the history of it? It's like migrants. Migrants come here. Migrants don't have any respect for our sojourn here in America. They don't have any respect because all they see is our current state of being, and they judge us off of that.
Right.
So Trap Lord Ross is a person who he's an interloper. He's a carpetbagger. He's a fucking culture vulture.
It's cool to create something that niggas care about, because if they didn't, we wouldn't even talk about it. But at the same time, it's like, I feel like, I don't know if Joe and Jada should be higher than Charlamagne. You know what I mean? I don't know if Joe and Jada should be number 4. I think they deserve to be somewhere in the top 10 because they made a splash with what they got going on. You know what I mean? Like
I'm surprised too, because...
But it's also a Rock Nation play. Like we gonna call it for what it is, man. That's a Rock Nation play. Like that's a Rock Nation. They both managed by Rock Nation. Them niggas had a
came in.
I just feel like, yo, bro, I feel like this, right?
Yeah.
It makes sense to do business this way. All right.
Right.
Fat Joe has always been outspoken. Jada Kiss has always been like outspoken in music, but more so like OG in person. They got a contrast. They're both managed by Rock Nation. On their first episode, they had a sponsor. Like, I don't think it's nothing wrong with that. I believe, bro, I'm not working hard so that if I do a deal with a fucking network, I'm not getting extra money. You should.
For that.
It's Joe and Jada. They can get money just by being themselves. So, yeah, they're going to skip a lot of lines. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's a lot of people that put in work that deserve acknowledgments as well. And I don't think that they are taking anything from anybody. No. But I feel in terms of this list, there's people who should have been on the list overall. You know
they are definitely not taking anything from anybody by being on the list. There are 4 or 5, maybe 10 people who I believe are taking up space from people who deserve to be in this conversation. Vlad T, my dog.
Vlad, man.
I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
I fuck with Vlad. Vlad, my Vlad interview caused a lot of controversy in my life, but
come on,
I fuck with Vlad.
Come on, what does Vlad belong here? Does he belong higher?
Vlad definitely belongs on a hip hop media power rank.
What rank do y'all think Vlad TV should be? That's a good one. Now he is at number 3, top influencers now. Do he bring the most important information of hip hop to his platform, or do he deliver the most important information of hip hop for him to be number 3? Y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think.
Conversation, because as much as you don't like him, niggas hate him to the death. He still creates product that people tune into, whether you want to or not. Like if you don't subscribe to Vlad's channel and you on social media and you scrolling, you're gonna run into a clip, you're gonna run into a conversation, you're gonna run into a tweet, you're gonna run into something, and that means something. Whether you feel like it's just this sacred thing that nobody could touch, it means something. So yeah, Vlad should be on there. He should definitely be on there.
When you scrolling, you gonna run into me because I'm Vlad alumni.
Yeah. You heavy on your Vlad shit right now. I see you.
Yeah. Shit, who fuck with me? Joe Budden's is number 2.
Well deserved. Well deserved.
I have no problem, because when it comes to listen, everything that the complex list said went into factoring who made it. This month, Joe's a fucking asshole beyond to the stratosphere.
Joe is a tough critic, bro, and Dawgface ain't lying. Joe is tough. I listen to the Joe Budden podcast a lot, and he don't hold punches back on nobody. But let's keep it going.
That motherfucker, he knows how to do everything that Complex said this list was based on.
No, that's a fact. Joe is bro, I think niggas gotta salute Joe just off the simple fact that like for all of the jokes and backlash he took from being like this angry old rapper to being like a successful person in media, like bro, it's no way. I don't give a fuck if you can't stand that nigga. There's no way you don't salute that. Like you have to salute that nigga, bro. Like I worked at Rockefeller when Joe was at Def Jam. I used to see this nigga sitting in my homegirl cubicle every day. You know what I mean? Like he always was a little different. You gotta respect it.
Big Ack. Yeah. Big Ack, he's from the tri-state area.
Yeah.
Is Big Ack the most powerful person in hip hop media?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Personal bias aside, I tune in to act like I don't know him. You know what I mean?
I think anybody that's in this hip hop space that likes hip hop from all ages, bro. I'm mid 30s, almost pushing the 40 area. My brother and them older, they 40s pushing, you know what I'm saying, mid 40s. And they watch Academics, bro. Academics put people on game. Just keep it in. No riding none of that, bro. I'm talking about strictly hip hop. I ain't talking about the gangster culture or none of that. That ain't got nothing to do with this right now. But Academics, ooh, that's tough. They got him at number one. What y'all think?
Like I tuned into that nigga like I don't know him. So much respect to Ack.
So listen, I got Ack on speed dial. Listen, do you know how proud I was when the top two of the top three people, I have their phone numbers and they text me like, good fucking job, Dawgface. That shit made me feel all warm and fuzzy on the inside.
Oh, Lord.
He said warm and fuzzy, yeah.
It make me feel all warm and fuzzy on the inside. Wayno,
yeah.
Are YouTubers, podcasters, are we the new entertainment darlings? Are we the new celebrities? Do we run the show now? Are we more popular than rappers?
Depends on who you're talking about. I think yes and no.
Are the top 10 people on that fucking power ranking list?
Oh yeah, more than the average rapper. Way more than the average rapper.
More than that's some shit, Wayne.
More than the average rapper. But I also, it's like we didn't talk about like niggas like Trap Lord Ross. Like I don't.
He's on the list. He's on the list.
Yeah, but it's like my only problem I have with Trap Lord Ross is just like, hey, I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I feel like because I've watched his videos before, and there's videos that he's done that's like been informative. I'm like, oh wow, I didn't know it came from that perspective. But then when I start seeing, you know what I mean, like big you son, you wearing the jersey, you wearing the Seattle, and look, this the thing, bro. I don't give a like. I'm gonna keep it 100, bro. I don't give a fuck about. I'm not in the streets, so I don't give a fuck about criminal activity in that aspect. But when you start like doing shit, you wearing this shit, it's like that's just corny. Like you can have a better impact just not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because when you do that, it makes it seem or feel as if you don't have, and you don't have to have empathy for street shit. Like I don't think you like if you in the street shit, bro, then you gotta understand that like it could be your best day and your worst day the same day. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't gotta like do the dumb, silly dress up like a nigga. Like that shit just corny. Like I enjoyed 1090 Jake. You know what I mean? Like I actually like watching 1090 Jake.
Should he be on that list?
I don't know if he should be on that list because he's covering, and 1090 Jake says it. He's like, yo, I cover the crime aspect that involves people who are involved in hip hop. So it's not like 1090 Jake ain't never really talking about somebody's song and none of that. He just covers the crime aspect. If you do a drink with just crime shit, yeah, that he might be top 3.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I wouldn't put him on that.
Got you.
Hey man, y'all heard my boy Dawgface say, bro. He say, hey man, some of these guys, they just don't belong in this culture, man. They like really, trolling us. Really, basically, they don't care about it. They ain't keeping it real. They just in it for the dollar. Talking about Trap Lord Ross, man. But I actually think the list was pretty, I didn't know a whole lot of them guys. I'm not going to sit here and act like I do know them. The ones that I do know, I actually watched the ones. And a couple of them that I know about, but I don't really too much pay attention to them. But Trap Lord Ross was one of them guys that I used to watch, man, until he started opening up more to us, you know what I'm saying, as the crowd, and showing his true colors. You know, when he was first doing this thing, it was kind of informational. It was basically covering the gang sector, you know what I'm saying, the crime sector of hip hop. You know what I'm saying, the things that's going on and people dying and things like that was intriguing. Now that he's starting to get, you know what I'm saying, I guess grow some nuts, I should say, it's more like a trolling thing, bro, and he's starting to show, you know, his true colors of what he really doing it for, which we already knew that was the whole motivation from the jump, was the money. But Dawgface hit it right on the head with it, bro. He say, hey, bro, this guy, he's in it for the bread, bro. He's don't really know the coach. He came in right, you know what I'm saying, he really paying attention to the now and don't know the history of it. Dawgface, shout out to Dawgface and shout out to Wayno, bro. I'm gonna be tuned into this podcast right here. It's called All the Smoke, on presented by Real Life Street Unfiltered. Dawgface and Wayno, man. Make sure y'all go check it out. I don't know, y'all might end up seeing me on there one day, man. You know what I'm saying? But make sure y'all hit that like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what y'all think about Dawgface saying that Trap Lord Rawson is a culture vulture. And leave y'all thoughts about the list, man. The little bit of the list that we did show. I ain't gonna show all of it because I ain't want to take up the whole live like that. And you know how the engagement is, man. You gotta have engagement in these videos, man. But make sure y'all hit that like, comment, subscribe one more time, man, and hype this video up to get this thing into the algorithm. It's your boy BT Scoop. I'm out.